Welcome, friends. So I have my intention was to do every Sunday, Craft Chat Sunday. Well, that just hasn't happened. I've missed 2 Sundays because the first one I was preparing for my last craft show, and then the second Sunday I missed was because I was at that craft show for most of the day. And by the time I got home, I was excited because I'd had a good weekend, but too tired to do a video. So I have a lot to catch up on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you that. Okay, let me scoot this. Hold on. Look. Can I do this gracefully? Look at this big old pile of stuff we've got to go through. I had some really great finds this past couple of weeks that I haven't seen you guys. Oh, as I'm trying to record, the husband is digging an ice tray. Thanks, hubby. Actually, I don't even think he knows I was recording, so. All right, the first thing I found was this book. When will my birthday be? I'd never heard of it before, but I got to looking at it. Look how sweet that cover is. And the illustrations in here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this was gifted in 1962. The home that I got, no, this was not from a home. Okay, I've been to too many places. I went to a vintage flea market, so I got some stuff from there. And then I went to a 100-year-old house, the estate sale there, where 2 ladies lived together. I think they were sisters or best friends that had just been hoarding, is what I've heard. And their hoarding was my reward. So, not in this video, but in my next video, I'm going to have some spectacular finds for you guys. I got several because I was digging in the corners of these ladies' house, where nobody else wants to dig, of course. And I found ladies' home journal magazines that, the big ones from 1913. Disheveled, torn, but yet still has good pieces that can be used. Actually not in terrible shape, but not necessarily salvageable shape. But that's for the next video. First, anyway, let's back to this. When will my birthday be? Let's see, the year in this one is copyrighted 1962, but I picked it up because look at these illustrations. They are so pretty to me. And when I first got this book, I thought, well, these will be great pictures to use in a journal. And then I got to flipping through it even more. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And I thought, okay, I don't want to tear this book up. It's in good shape. So, this is the one that really caught me. Look at this one. Isn't that just gorgeous? So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. This is in my I don't know yet pile. If I do anything, it will be to take it apart, make it a journal, and put it back together in order of the story, because I don't want to lose that. This is I think this is a good one to keep, like you do the Golden Book journals. Well, speaking of that, let me tell you some good news from my show this weekend. Out at the 181 Ranch in Bixby, Oklahoma. It was my first time ever being at a 3-day show. And I did better than I've done. I've only been doing craft shows for 2 years. Well, this will be 2 years this December. And this was the best show, monetarily, money-wise, that I've ever done. And people bought my junk journals. Once I was able to explain to them what they were, and that they were handmade, and that they came from vintage magazines, old books, music sheets, ledgers, you know, whatever I could find, they were amazed. A lot of people don't know what it is yet, but I did have a few like-minded individuals come through. I sold 2. I only had 2 made, 2 of the Golden Book junk journals. And then I had several other. I had one that I called my fashion one that I used ladies dressed up in fashions, and made that out of a lunch bag, and that one sold quickly the first day. I had a book of flowers that was on almost like a linen paper, felt like linen kind of paper, and I sold 2 of those. I'm trying to think. I should have made a list. I don't remember what other ones I sold, but to sell any of my junk journals just made my heart sing. I think I ended up selling like 6 or 7. So I'm like ready to, let's start making them. Okay, back to my haul. This was from Goodwill. I'm not sure why I picked this up, other than the fact that it has blank pages, because this is not cute. Not to me. It's not my thing. But it's all blank inside. It's like a canvas for me. So will I actually use it and do it? I don't know. We'll see. That's my I don't know pile. I have one more. Maybe one more, or I don't know. So I picked up this one thinking I would be able to resell this, until I realized the damage that's on it. I only got it for $1. It was in a antique shop that has so many rooms and multiple floors and nooks and crannies that it was upstairs in the dark, dingy part, and it only had $1 on it. I had never seen a cookbook half size like this. That was the first time I'd ever seen that. 2, I saw this on the inside and thought, oh, look at that. And then I did my research online to see, and in the moment I thought, oh, this could sell. It's only $1. Some of them are selling for a little bit, not a lot, but you know, I could make like $20, maybe $25 off of it. But then I saw when I got home, it looks like, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but the corner is all chewed, almost like it's been chewed on, because it, in the first, probably 100 pages or so, 109 pages, yeah, it's chewed on. So I'm like, nobody's gonna want to buy that. So now my dilemma is, what do I do with this? Do I just send it back to Goodwill? Or do I use the pictures out of it? Are they good enough? I don't know. Let me flip through here and see. I mean, they're not like extra special pictures, but I might could do that. I mean, because odds are, in my mind, I'm thinking nobody's gonna want to buy this anyway. Oh, that's a sweet picture. Look at that one. Because it is damaged. So I might just use the pages out of it. I would like to use these. I think that's cool. Look at that. So if you have any ideas on that, let me know down below. I would really like some ideas on how to use this. I might just keep picking from it and put them in journals. Okay, let me ask you this. Recipe journals, junk journals, food-based junk journals. I've made a couple, but I haven't like dove in, even though I love to cook, I love to bake. Because my mind's going 90 to nothing. Okay, how many dividers do you need? Do you need to put the categories in it? It can be overwhelming because this person may like this category, this person may not. Maybe I should just leave it blank. I think that's what I need to do, is just make a junk journal with a food theme and just leave it blank and let them fill it out. That's what I've done with a couple of the previous ones. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, I bought this book thinking, again, this is becoming a habit, that I would use the beautiful pictures in it, and the cover was the main reason that I got it. And then I got it home and I'm like, I can't take this apart. This is still in good shape. Why would I take it apart? Look how sweet this cover is. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's a little bit of something right here on the top, but I mean, that's it. Look how sweet this is. Aren't they just precious? It's from another gift from 1963 from grandmother and grandfather. Let's see some of the pages. Oh, I'm dying. Look at these pages. Look at these vintage pages. I am dying. Love it. Let's see if there's a copyright in here. Second printing was in 1942. I've not read any of it. I just flipped through and looked at the pictures in the moment at the sale to see. I don't know why, but I am really drawn to pencil type drawings. I just love them. But now I can't take it apart. So I may end up with a book collection that I did not intend to end up with, which is fine. I was trying to see if there's any. So there wasn't a lot of pictures in it. It was mainly the cover that caught me, that I wanted to keep. But the pages are in great shape. There's nothing wrong with the pages. Let's see. Oh, that one's sweet. Look at that one. Isn't that sweet? Let's see, what else is in? And then just, again, now it might one day can come apart, but not today. This is a little sneak peek of the kind of stuff that was in the magazines that I found. Look how sweet that picture is. I love vintage Christmas stuff. At these ladies' sales, I can never, ever, ever find sewing patterns that are not going to break the bank. Most of them, they want $5, $8 a piece. And I'm like, oh, but I want them all. This one had them for $1 a piece. I had to reel myself in and not buy the 2 huge boxes they have, which ended up being not so hard because I only wanted anything from like 60s and before then. I'm not really a 70s fashion girl. It's just not my thing. And I definitely don't want 80s and 90s. Lived it. I don't want to put it in my journals. Not yet anyway. Maybe one day I'll make one, but I like all the previous stuff. So this one I just, I have started to make a journal out of It's in rough shape, so I had to put Mod Podge on it after I put it on a paper bag to help give it more sturdiness to start with. Definitely not finished, but it's a start. Look at this. I totally would have worn this back in the day. This is so cute. I love it. And the pattern was only 35 cents. Let's see if I can find the year on this. Some of them I could and some of them I can't. Let's see. Nope, I do not see a year on this one. But I loved it. This one, they look so glamorous, I tell you. Look at her. Although, look at that tiny waist. I would never fit in this. And my name, I don't think my waist has ever been that small, ever. But she looks great. And then I got one from Vogue. This is another one that I've started on a paper bag. Just very beginnings. I was gonna say something and then I lost my train of thought. Oh, and I love the hair on this one. Look at this one. This one's a McCall's. Let's see if it's got 1967. Look at the hair right there. I love it. I could never get away with it. I would not look right in that hairdo. But she's got it going on. Let's see, this one is from the Butterick Company. And again, I can't find the date. I thought they were all down on the side things, but this one has like a little measuring tape. And this one was only 65 cents. Let me see, hold on. My son's trying to call me. He's gonna have to hold on a minute. He just let me know he's on his way home. He always does that, so. But yeah, look at that. This one. Again. Oh, 1963. It's up there. Isn't that? I love it. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, I didn't totally just ruin all that I just did. Let's see. This one's from McCall's. Uh, 1959. Oops. Gotta turn it the right way. Let's see this one. I'm almost wondering if this is not. I don't know why I'm not finding the dates on this one. It says printed in the US. I don't know. Look at that. I just love these. Okay, I need to go quicker. Otherwise, this video is going to be a mile long. So, can't wait to do those. Going to make a journal out of each one of those. Let's see, the next thing I've got. Postcards. This one says, Daily Sightseers Entering Wonderland, America's only natural underground nightclub, Bella Vista, Arkansas. I just thought that was really interesting. How and where I'm going to use it, I don't know yet. But yeah, this one, oh, I just loved. I called you up, but could not get you. That's what it says on the postcard. Isn't that sweet? This one I'm going to use in a travel journal. It's that, I want to say almost lemon feeling. This one is actually a happy birthday postcard. Oh, both of these. They're so sweet. Look at these. Aren't they just precious? I love them. And they're all, what is the word? I can't think of the word. They look old. Somebody's going to correct me. I know that the word is in my head, but I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. But aren't they cute? And then this one, the sweet little butterflies. Okay, this book is a coloring book from 1957. And I got it for the cover. I don't know what I'm going to do with the insides of it, but I got it for the cover. Look how sweet that cover is. And look at the inside. Look how sweet that is. Isn't that precious? I loved it. What will I do with the coloring pages out of it? That I don't know. I'm sure I'll include some in the when I make it a journal, but you know, I won't include all of them. Maybe I'll put them in some grab bags or something. This book was complete. Now, I almost like finding these better because I don't have to just be like, oh, I don't want to tear that up, because it's already torn up. I'm not sure what I did with the insides of this book, actually. They're around here somewhere. It would be nice if I could show it together, but like I said, I'm not sure what I did with it. I'll have to find them in my other stack. But I got this because the cover. Now, it's a little grungy, so I'm going to have to clean it up, but look how sweet that cover is. What does it say? A handful of violets. So it was already like barely hanging on. So I took it apart. Some of the pages were actually blurry. So I kept the ones that were clear. I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna make a journal out of that. I got me some golden books. Actually, this is not a golden book. This is a Disney book. I got 3 Little Pigs. But my fear is some of these, do you guys worry about the pages ripping? And if so, what do you do? Because I don't think it's this one, but one of them I've gotten, it really is, yeah, I think it is this one. There's damage on the pages, and I want to keep the story intact, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because they almost need some support. They're so delicate. So I need to see if I can find, because this book is in rough. Look at this. The edges are just, but I don't think I paid anything for this hardly. And then this one, I like the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and I love the pictures in this, but is it just me, or does she look angry? Her eyes almost look angry to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But the pictures in this are really, really sweet. Look at that. There's a little scribble, but that's okay. Look at these pictures. The only thing is they all have this little, you see where it's gotten and I'm not sure what that is. So my initial thought was I could just trim all the pages down a little bit because I don't think it's going to interfere with the story anywhere. But look at the... Look at that. Isn't that sweet? The pictures are just... I don't know. I love the pictures. Look at this one. How sweet is that? What year is this one? 1948. So, yeah, very sweet. I just love it. Okay. Oh, this video's gonna be a little long. That's okay. Now, this one I picked it up because I want to use it for a recipe journal. I want to use the outside for the recipe journal. I think that would be great. Same with this one. Absolutely. Absolutely using that for an outside journal. This is from the Public Service Company of Oklahoma, PSO, our electric company here. From, let's see, what the heck? See if I can find a year on it. I don't see a year on it. It goes right in. It goes right into recipes. But I love this. Love this for outside of a journal. Here's another book that has absolutely just the best pictures. And this is one that I will keep the story intact and just make a journal out of it, like you do with golden books. This little gem I got is a 19, hang on, let me verify. If I can open it, my fingers are not, 1950 calendar. So here's the calendar part from 1950s. And then it's actually O. Craft & Son General Merchandise, Kodiak, Alaska. And when I bought it, I saw it like this, and like this. And I was like, I just want for this. But then, come to find out, there are, okay, I thought that was upside down, recipes in here. How fun is that? I didn't even know that was in there. So that will go into a food journal. What do I have next? Oh, these are some pages I tore out, or actually the book was, this was the front cover. And it, as you can see, it was just falling apart. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off. And then I'm going to just make a journal that size. I know they have, I seen the other day, a lady had listed all the standard sizes of journals, and I'm just like, yeah, it's just going to be what it is. It is the size it comes out to be. I am not worried about it. It should be 8.5 by whatever. If I can only get from here down, I can cut everything else down for it. Okay, the picture's beautiful, but peas and carrots, yuck. Peas and carrots. I don't like cooked, I'm so weird. I don't like a lot of cooked vegetables. Now, if it's cold peas on a salad, I'll eat that all day long. But cooked peas, no. Look, I love that. And this has got diner written all over it. I just looks like a diner meal. These were all great pictures that were in that book that I kept because it was falling apart, but I knew I could use those. All right. Now these are gift boxes. I've not ever made a journal out of gift boxes, but I want to try. Oh, that's what I paid for it, 50 cents. But I love the picture. The only thing is, it's not that I can't fold it this way, because then you're folding Santa in half. So I have to figure out how to do that. How to make that happen. And oh goodness, I've got 2 of these. And then look at this sweet. Look how sweet that is. The glare of the light. There you go. Now it can be seen. I got 2 of those. Okay, and last but not least, this book is in shambles. Why, Jennifer, did you put this book up? Because I knew it was going to end up in the trash. And I could not allow this beautiful cover to end up in the trash. How sweet is that? I can totally use this cover. And the back, Lord, please don't fall down stuff. And the back cover is still, I mean, it's not perfect, but we can make it look better. So I'm going to use this as a journal cover. And see my journal sizes. I'm going to go from whatever that was, like half, to this big one. I couldn't just let her get thrown away. Look how cute she is. Joy days for the children. Look how cute. There's no way. I couldn't. I've got so much stuff. And I still want to go treasure hunting. This was from the same book. And the pages, it's almost cardboard like. So I'm going to use use pictures out of this. And I think I'm going to make some tags out of this because it's strong enough for that. So I'm going to make tags out of that. Anyway, that is, oh, forgive me, you're probably fixing to hear my dog because my son's home. All right, I'm going to say a quick goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Please, please like and subscribe. And I will see you soon.